Trad Wives Are the Worst by Papa Meat. You know we love a Papa Meat video. So, let's get into it. Why is he staring at me like that? Jesus. Back up, Hunter. Fuck. I zoomed him in more. But anyway, for the people over on YouTube, twitch.tv/Brando or whatever, and let's get into it.
Welcome back to the Papa Meat channel. How you doing? How you doing? Coming in and sitting down because today we're going to talk about women. Okay. I love women. I like the new merch that we have. Look at this. You know why I love women? Because they read smutty books like this. Remember this? Got the nice Book of Evil, Book of Smut. You got icebreakers up there. You got Thorn of whatever and fucking condolences and all that stuff. But today we're talking about women. Nowadays, women have more free.
Wait, is he allowed to use that? Do those books not have like copyright? I don't care. It's not my merch.
Freedom than ever before.
It's not my book either. So.
You know what? I'm gonna stand by it. Gone are the days of wives being confined to strict and narrow expectations of the nuclear family. Right? Everyone just shake your head in unison. And this is an amazing thing, ladies and gentlemen, as most men see marriage as an equal partnership where both of them have equal say in how to navigate life together. Yeah. Back in the day, however, relationships had a strange hierarchy to them, where the man was the head of the household. He brought home the money, while the woman tended to the housework and watched the kids. How the good times are gone, right? Strangely enough, many men have
can't say that, bro. You can't say that,
traditions. They believe that this was the way things were meant to be. You think that most women would detest going back to this era of powerlessness, right? But no. You may be surprised to find out that there is a growing community of women that openly promote and glamorize the traditional lifestyle. And these people, these fucking cockroaches, are referred to as Trad Wives.
Good Lord.
There are a lot of strange characters on this side of the internet, so let's dive right in.
Yes, even Margie found that she could learn to cook.
What's wrong with being a trad wife?
Dude, you know what? If a woman wants to fucking cook and clean and stop that yapping, who am I to say no? Wish my wife was a trad wife.
Hunter, she can hear
If
you.
I say it loud enough, I hope she does hear it.
Hope my wife was a trad wife.
And just broke my wrist. Just kidding. Can you imagine that? But first, where did this resurgence come from, right? Why are people fucking being Marty McFly and wanting to go back in time to that, era? You had the machine.
Didn't he kiss his mom? Yeah, I was going to say, didn't he fuck his mom?
Exactly. See, exactly. He did this. That's how I know it's real. You gave me a little Tom and Jerry.
She watches these videos.
She watches these videos. This is Nick's mom. He says a lot of crazy things when you're not looking. Many believe that the trad wife aesthetic is linked to the girl.
Bro, Nick, your mom knows way too much about you from what I know way too much about you from watching these fucking videos. Jeez.
Bossification of feminism in the mid-2010s, emphasizing female empowerment. Women were encouraged to climb up the corporate ladder and make a name for themselves without depending on men. Over time, there became a romanticized depiction of the earlier era, where on the surface, everything seemed much more simple. Of course, back then it was much more doable for one man to make enough money to purchase a house and provide for the entire family, right? Those days are gone, all right? Working
Long
at
gone.
a glue factory at the age of 18 and be able to buy a house, that's gone. That's not coming back, right?
What? Really?
Exactly. You're being like, we're a Crayola family. We do nothing but make crayons. That's gone. We don't do that anymore. Wipe all the liberal tears. Women that yearned for this era had begun making content where they showed off their traditional lifestyle. Visually, they would dress straight out of the 50s, cook food from scratch, clean their home, and push their traditional ideals.
Barefoot and pregnant.
Barefoot and pregnant. Want that bumper sticker. Ironically, most of the trad wife influencers we're going to be talking about today are making tons of money off their content. Not so trad after all, IMO, TTYL, G2G.
You gotta make money somehow as a trad wife.
Somehow.
Why is he making that face?
It's definitely not only fan.
Only trads.
Only trads. Why is that not a thing, dude? Only trads, and it's just like cooking recipes and shit. But they're topless. There's all over them. You gotta cut that.
Hunter.
These are one of many reasons that people view trad wife
I'd
content
be a terrible trad wife. Can you cook, Rachel? Can you cook and do laundry? I feel like there's not much else. Yeah, you're fine. Good trad wife. Just don't get like an angry drunk husband. You get what I'm saying? Fuck around, burn the chicken. He might. He might try to get you the fuck out of there.
Completely unrealistic, fetishized depiction.
I hate doing laundry. If you're a trad wife, you might not have a choice. Fuck around, I do the laundry. All you hear is, "Hey!" Beer bottle hits you in the fucking head. You can't do that, bro.
The era, one that caters to the male fantasy of control and submission. I hate that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, we all hate it, right, Jacob?
The fuck you say to me, you little shit?
He said, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, to get a better idea of some of these trad wives in action, we're gonna take a look at 3 of the most prominent trad wife influencers. Just so I can get a little peek. That's not bad. Just so I can wrap my head around it. That could also probably be taken in a different light, huh? Wrap my head around it.
Oh, something's getting wrong.
I just want to have a look.
Let's see what's going on.
Let's see what's happening with SDC Williams, who is a 26-year-old trad wife TikToker that posts videos of her cooking and cleaning with
Why did
heavily
you say-
50s
did you say
aesthetic.
TikToker?
God, she looks
Hey.
like Marilyn Monroe.
I'll tell you, I'm glad we're not going back to that time music. They probably listen to Christmas music just all year, right?
I like the 50s Fallout aesthetic.
That's all. It always comes back to that, doesn't it?
It's like New Vegas. Is it like New Vegas?
Anything and everything.
You like my car?
Yeah, it's a nice car.
Yeah, it reminds me of New Vegas.
It's a Chevy Volt.
Yeah, it's like New Vegas.
Anyways, she's married to a man named Connor. And apparently, the two of them spent several hours on their first date bonding over the idea of traditional marriage. I gotta say, that's a strong first date conversation.
Yeah, that's.
How you doing, I'm Connor? I love traditional marriages.
Oh my God, me too.
You want to sit here for 2 hours and talk about it? Yeah. Does this feel a bit weird? You're gonna wear? You gonna?
Yeah, that's very out of left field.
I planned on it. Okay, good. Guess I shouldn't accuse him of being a wife beater. I'm not trying to. That's not what I'm saying. According to a segment they had on Dr. Phil, because yes, they went on Dr.
They went on Dr. Phil?
Connor believes that men are born to be leaders.
Amen, brother.
Hey, Connor, you know what? Semper Fi, brother. You're fucking right. Hell yeah. Sometimes she'll post videos about the things that the two of them practice in their marriage. And among them, she explains that, 1, her husband always gets the final say.
What's wrong with that?
How do I implement this in my life, dude? 2, neither of them have opposite sex friendships, as it opens the door to potential affairs. Fair.
I don't want my
Okay.
girl hanging out with other men.
Yeah, dude. Last time my girl hung
guess.
out with, well, besides, so Allison has the guy that comes over.
Yeah.
But once again, I have my Steam Deck. I go in the other room. It's totally fine. Actually,
Oh.
I just got this PS2 thing. I'll tell you about it later. And
Oh, okay.
lastly, she submits and serves her husband the way it is explained in the
I wanted to know more about the Steam Deck,
Bible.
but okay.
My bad. Also, I want to say so far, who cares? If you want your husband to get the final say, who gives a Listen, guys, I'm a fucking little pussy-whipped hound. You think I can never overpower anything with Allison? No, dude. I'm a cuck.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
No.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Online, you can theorize that this is all a facade, an attempt to grow a platform by catering content to conservative men, which let me tell you,
If this is the plan, if this is the method, all white women need to hop on it. If this is the method, all white women need to hop on it, bro. All white women need to hop on it. Get those MAGA fucks. Get their fucking money. Get every last drop of this shit. Get every last drop of this shit. And before you start, you don't like Donald Trump? I don't like any of the motherfuckers, okay? All politicians are fucking horrific. All of you motherfuckers suck. And the fact that y'all glaze any of them is fucking stupid. Get off your knees. Zip him up, please.
bills, right?
Nothing wrong with any of this, really.
Let me ask you this realistically. Do you think that any of that's wrong?
As long as no one's getting beaten.
Yeah, if it was somewhere she's just like, man, he could slap me around, and I can't say anything about it,
Thank you,
sweetie.
Rachel.
There's
Thank
no
you, thank
bruises
you.
on the eyes this time. Like that, I'd be like, well, what are we doing?
Unless she likes being beaten.
I don't
Nick.
even know in a world where I'm like, do we... Even then, I don't... let's say I'm passing her at a grocery store. Oh my God, are you okay? No, I wanted this. I'd be like...
Well, what if it's a, a bed thing?
To punch somebody in the face?
Well, rough
Listen,
love.
hey, I get it, dude. Rough hanky panky. I get it. But I'm saying, punch in the face, fat lip. He's a great lover. Eyes swollen shut, looking like fucking Rocky. Cut it! Cut it! You have to cut it so she can see. Adrian!
As long as it's consensual, man.
Okay. You know what? More power to you. I'm not trying to shame anybody. I'm just saying. Listen, we're just putting it out there. Throwing it out, seeing what comes back. I don't know.
I think it's empowering to give the woman the option if they want this type of.
If she wants me to beat the shit out of him. That's big of you, dude. You want me to beat the hell out of you? While some creators have been incredibly successful at delivering the traditional aesthetic in a way that many can buy into, others, however, are grifters that are less subtle. Much like Lily Gaddis, the most aggressive.
Nah, dog. Nah, dog. Nah, dog. Nah. Nah, nah, nah. Cause bro, TikTok. Hey, TikTok. Let me talk to you, bro. Hey, TikTok. Let me talk to you, bro. Her. Apparently, she's still posting content. And she called us broke ass niggas. But I say it, and now I'm on a final warning for hate speech. TikTok, all I'm gonna say is one of these things is not like the fucking other. What are we doing? Oh my god, that's exactly why I don't post TikToks anymore or stream on TikTok, bro. That's exactly why, because they were like, you had a lot of hate speech in there, and you said the N-word a couple of times. What about this bitch? She's still on your platform chilling. Come on, bro.
Trad wife.
Is that self-proclaimed?
I hope it is. Lily Gaddis is a self-described trad wife who went viral after posting a TikTok rant, cooking a meal while complaining about how certain guys falsely claim that women are gold diggers.
I couldn't care less about your fucking money, okay?
And in the video, she casually drops the N-bomb. She says, I don't know if it's because you get your information from street interviews and, like, Miami, you're getting the opinion of some dumb whores and immigrants fresh off the boat looking for a green card. Everybody I know who's married right now, they're married to broke-ass
men.
I can't say the word, nor have I ever. Which
I was about to say.
Listen, there's a thing about, like, if you want to dress up like you're from 1955 and be like, I just want to stay home and cook and clean, and I love my husband and I respect, like, I serve him. You can even be like, I can even go that far. I serve him. More power to you.
It's
right?
cosplaying.
That rant right there. I'm gonna say no shot on that one. All right, that's a little something.
So you're an unashamed racist.
Correct.
TikTok, bro.
But she later goes on to reveal her ideal man, which is
Broke mechanics and surfer hippie dudes who just want to live in a shack and surf and have babies.
the ideal man.
Not materialistic. She's
Not
like the Buddha.
materialistic. If anything, less materials the better. Broke mechanic. Yeah, he has nothing. He's good with his hands.
Oh.
He knows how to fix things. Huh? People in the comments were quick to make fun of the insane amount of seasoning she was aimlessly dumping onto her dish, while others pointed out that she had just used multiple stereotypes in a video about hurtful female stereotypes. Which I want to say this, how dare they? How dare they just throw out that she's just throwing on random seasonings, dude?
Yeah, it's her dish.
The white cuisine is full of flavor, as we know, right? Show a picture of a nice white cuisine. I feel so racially
Fuck
charged
was
for being
that?
like a white dish, doesn't it?
A little.
What are the whites cooking? That's a honky dish if I've ever seen one. Does the honk meme, does that do anything for you? You don't like it?
It reminds me of goose.
Are you drunk? What kind of response? Reminds me of goose. What's that clear liquid you're drinking? Swatter. Reminds me of goose. It reminds me of the trash bird. After this video blew up, she ended up losing her job, which is to be expected, seeing as the company she worked for is operated by a black woman. And she said,
Married to broke ass
Bleep it. Losing her job didn't matter at this point because she decided to fully
got blick
embrace
on that
her
bitch?
extreme character, and the audience that she garnered really took
Wait,
a liking.
what? You were not
Her
racist
extreme
enough?
Character, and the audience that she garnered really took a liking to it. She started to blame her firing on the woke mob. Not a bad mob to point fingers at. Even making a fake apology video doubling down on her original statements. Roll that clip.
All the backlash just really made me just really do a deep dive, like do a soul search. And after all that, I still couldn't find a care.
Cute. She began appearing on interviews on platforms like InfoWar and started a social media career parading herself as a free speech activist. Nowadays, while her Twitter sits at 230,000 followers, her actual content has dwindled in views severely. Oh my God.
She's not hip. She fell off.
Dude, you know what I would do? Double down even more.
That's what you gotta do. Call out again.
Call out again, and then also with the Trad Wife's lifestyle, I'm saying go like a Little House on the Prairie with it. I'm hiring a guy to record me from the woods. You just see her like out there like cutting wood and shit, making pies in the middle of nowhere. That'd be kind of cool.
You put a bunch of trail cams.
Yeah, she looks like a deer, like and like the night vision.
Churning butter.
Yeah. Yeah, here's a twig snap. But now let's talk about one of the most successful Trad Wife influencers, Nara Smith. Nara Smith is an influencer with over 11
I feel like I've seen
million
her. I feel like I've seen her
TikTok
before.
followers. Okay, 11 mil. More than me. More than a lot of people. More than most, Nick. She's a 23-year-old woman who makes content primarily focused around cooking food from scratch for her family, typically with soothing ASMR-like voice.
I started by combining some almond flour, maple syrup, coconut oil, and some tapioca flour.
Seems just like a cooking person. Is this a Trad Wife? Really?
Yeah.
Her creations can range from simple things like pizza or tuna sandwiches to more bizarre ones like bubblegum and sunscreen.
So this is the thing. People criticize her where it's just like, I think it took her like 12 hours.
You're
to
the same
make
age as
bubblegum
her?
Or something.
So?
That's
There's
crazy.
Bubba down at the store. Why make
So
it?
she's
It's gonna
young.
take
I
12
thought she was like probably like
hours.
26,
It's more who
27.
has
She's
the
pretty young.
time, Unless you, you know.
The Trad Wives. That's the appeal. And you know, I think a lot of these fucking lazy bums are like, even if I had 12 hours, I'm not making that with fucking bubble gum, dude. And I bet you anything the bubble gum tastes like shit. But you know what? They made it from scratch. So therefore, you're like, I'm powering through. Hubba Bubba can suck my dick. But I will still be buying juicy fruit. Oh, absolutely. Oh.
You said 23?
Oh,
I didn't know. He probably did say her age. She probably
The
did.
zebra gum.
You do not tell me you like fruit stripe gum, dude. Fruit stripe gum has flavor for like 2 seconds and then it's fucking gone. I like that one, and it hurts my jaw after a while. Off. Both Nara and her husband, 26-year-old Lucky Blue Smith, are models. They got married after only 6 months, and now Nara has had 3 children. Oddly named, which is kind of rude to say, oddly named. They're freaks. Rumble Honey, Slim Easy, and Whimsy Lou. Giving
Rumble Honey, Slim Easy, and Whimsy Lou. That's a gang. I'm not fucking with it.
birth for the first time at only 18 years old. And you know what?
She might be 23. She gave birth for the first time at 18 years old. Jeez.
Said a Little House on the Prairie, I meant it. As long as we don't go back to where like 46-year-old guys are just like, you're my 12-year-old bride. Like that Wise Kids You Know deal. You are my child bride. You remember that one?
No, I haven't seen that
It's so good. It's like songs of old.
You are my child bride.
Shout out Trevor Moore. Big dog's up in heaven. Miss you, Trevor. Lucky
Rest
also
in
had
peace,
a daughter
Trevor.
from a previous relationship named Gravity Blue. Why does any of this feel?
So his kids are Slim Easy or something, bro. Whimsy Lou, Gravity Blue, and I can't even Rumble Honey, bro. Who the bro? He got A. And they say black people got some crazy names, bro. He named his daughter Gravity. Yeah, nah. Isaac Newton got that.
Irrelevant. Are we just making fun of our children?
Yeah.
I just want to say, Nick, who wrote that, hurtful. Oh, yeah, I'm not going to put that on you. Whatever. I'm not here to make fun of the kids. I think we're just saying it's kind of odd. I think that it's just setting up precedents to be like, she's making bubblegum for 12 hours and she's naming kids Gravity Blue and Whimsy Lou and Tammy Tim. We're getting a full picture here, all right? You name whatever, I was thinking about naming my son when we have one. His name Cotton.
Oh, like King of the Hill.
Cotton Hancock. That's what we were thinking. My wife wanted to name our daughter Billy, aka, do we live on a plantation? I'm not sure. We might. Who knows?
Cotton's actually not a bad name.
He has a French Southern accent. Ooh, it is hotter than Malaya. It's hotter than the devil's tank down here. The sweat rolling down my back like molasses. You can just choose to leave that in or cut that out. I don't think that really adds anything to the video, but please, who's editing this?
I give it to Jono.
Yeah. Come on, buddy. Throw me a bone here, buddy. While her content gives off the trad wife aesthetic, she does not often promote the same 1950s style gender roles and has clarified to reporters that she considers herself a working mother. So that's what I mean. Can a fucking person not make 12-hour bubblegum? Is she really a trad wife? She's a model who likes to make 12-hour bubblegum and she names her fucking kids after Oompa Loompas. I don't think that's like a big problem. Does that make you a trad wife? I don't think it does. You know what? Throw that up on one of the Papa Meats Oopsie Daisies. Right? We just picked up a fucking bouquet of oopsie daisies. That's what we plucked, dude. Way to fucking go. Put that one on us. God forbid a person gets into baking and wants 12-hour bubble gum. You spend your time however the fuck you want. That's what I gotta say. What the hell are we doing? As far as this content goes, Nara is pretty innocent. Yeah. It's bubble gum. Let's talk about a trad wife creator that's had a more turbulent history. Hannah Nealman, who's a TikToker with over 9 million followers who makes videos showcasing her homemaking and cooking abilities.
Oh yeah, that's Little House on the Prairie, bro. That's Little House on the Prairie right there, boy.
Inside her 8 children. And she's squirting them out. I wonder after how many children do they just start falling out? I'm pregnant. Oh, water broke. There it goes with it. On the ground. 4. I think after 4 kids, it's just done.
Yeah.
Yeah, because after a while, I'm like, ain't no way fucking Kegels are going to do anything, right? You've had 12 kids? Yeah. You should do Kegels. What's the point? Looks like an Arby's beef and cheddar down there. It is just a hot mess is what it is. She also runs a 328-acre farm with her husband known as Ballerina Farm. The name comes from her history as an experienced ballerina, having trained at Juilliard, a prestige performing arts school in New York City. That's also in Whiplash. That's where he drums. Juilliard.
That's where Adam Driver went.
That's where Adam Driver went. I feel like once again, we're getting ready to walk into a trap of this has nothing to do with trad life stuff. Okay. Her husband, Daniel, met her at the age of 23 at a basketball game. Who cares? He wanted to get married to her from day one, but their first date came 6 months later. What the f does that even mean? Cut that. Who cares? Hannah was engaged after only 1 month and then married the following month. 2 months in total. And pregnant the month after. That's a fucking crazy 3-month stretch. Many people believe that Hannah's life is much sadder than the way it's portrayed on her TikTok. An article from The Times seems to tell the story of a talented dancer that had to throw away her promising future very abruptly, bringing Hannah's agency in the marriage into question. The claims that Hannah was unhappy were also exacerbated by a particular video where she was given an underwhelming gift by her husband. What are we doing here? What is this? Are we a fucking People magazine? Who cares?
No cap. If my husband gave me, if I was a woman and my husband gave me an egg apron, bro, I might divorce him. No cap.
She gave up ballet.
The fuck am I gonna do with an egg apron? Come on, dog.
To Brazil's Daniel could work for his father's security company, and soon enough, they had 3 children. The horror. Hannah admitted to reporters that out of the 8 times she gave birth, she only used an epidural 1 of them because Daniel happened to be absent that day for work-related reasons. That's kind of fucked up. The one day he's gone, she's just like, please numb me up. While they are a Mormon couple that takes part in the traditional gender roles, they don't seem to identify with the trad wife label. Of course they don't. What? Can we include this stuff? I mean, like, there's something that Ballerina Farm showcases that is much more realistic compared to others, however. And it's that their farm life actually requires a lot of labor. So they have to actually show a lot of the work. Once again, not sure how that really correlates with this deal. Is this just supposed to be like the trad life was forced on her? Is that the meme?
Yeah, it's the story is she was a ballerina and then she met someone who wanted her to take a more...
Yeah, to be submissive.
Submissive.
Have the kids, no nannies, no epidurals. Lots of Mormon stuff. Now, Nick, did you do that too because did you want to save her?
Yeah.
Would you save a woman that had 8 kids?
Yeah. Come on, kids. Come meet Teddy and Max.
You'd raise them like that. Yeah, come meet my pups. Now, there are many downsides to embracing the trad wife lifestyle. That isn't just you have to make 12-hour bubble gum and wear 50s dresses and, I don't know, live on a farm. That's kind of the negative so far. I don't really know. Is you having fun with this video so far? I'm not sure. I don't even know myself. Of course, for the right type of person, living like this can certainly make some people feel fulfilled and happy. Others look at it as an extremely soulless and repressive way to live. Those are judgmental people. Who cares is what I say. Who cares, dude? Another woman named Anitza Templeton details the horrors of leaving a decade-long marriage as a trad wife in an article from People magazine.
We are People magazine.
This is so I'm so sad. She voices her disgust for the genre of content. Quote, "It's just a little dangling carrot to keep you trying to be this perfect trophy wife. She's beautiful. She has the children. She does it unmedicated. It's this stupid goalpost that's always moving. You can never reach it because if you bake the bread, well, did you use fresh yeast? Oh well. Did you mill the flour? Oh well. Did you grow the wheat that you milled? The flour? Did you mill the wheat? Did you grow the wheat that you milled
Hunter.
the flour? What the fuck are you talking about here?
She's complaining about her job.
Yeah, I know. She goes on to criticize people like Hannah Nealman, stating, "You're not showing the full picture. There's a lot of ugliness behind the scenes. Who gives a fuck?" Regardless, this resurgence in online content promoting traditional marriage has started to influence young women all around the internet. Many Redditors have made stress posts about how people in their lives are buying into the lifestyle. Oh my God, Redditors are upset? No way! Well, who's worse, Twitter or Reddit users?
God.
Is that a
Reddit.
hard debate?
It's Reddit.
They're both on the-
No, it's Reddit. It's Reddit. It's Reddit. It's Reddit. It's Reddit. At least, I would say at least Twitter, you're somewhat normal. Reddit, you are the most basement dwelling motherfucker, bro. I feel like, and maybe I'm just not on the dark parts of Twitter, but I feel like you can get to the dark parts of Reddit faster than you can get to a dark part of Twitter. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm not, hey, that's all I'm saying.
Opposite spectrums.
They're both, don't get me wrong, they're both just awful.
No, they both
Redditors
suck.
complain way more.
You think so?
Within their own communities. That's the sad part.
Well, yeah, that's the weird thing is you go into a Reddit deal and then they just bitch about the thing that they're supposed to be liking. I don't know.
Liking, yeah.
Versus Twitter, I guess it's just more like drive-by shootings. Oh, this happened? What a fucking idiot! That kind of thing. Things get even more bizarre when you see just how much men want a trad wife. Me, I do. I want that. Nick does. Everyone in the studio wants a trad wife. Right? Isn't it right, Nick?
Jacob has a trad wife.
Jacob does not have a trad wife. Of course, swarms of men are also being persuaded by this movement as well, despite the fact that there can also be downsides for men participating in this lifestyle. Name fucking one. Some men who are the sole breadwinners had their own fair share of stress trying to provide for their entire families on their own, especially in the modern times. And not only this, but often the stress can result in them working miserable jobs in order to keep things financially afloat. Welcome to the fucking world, dude.
Yeah,
Thanks,
welcome to the
Rockefellers.
real world.
You rich goons. This life can come at a cost of men not having deep emotional connections with their children. As a modern single income family structure may require harsh hours unless you're lucky to work a high paying job.
That's my dad. He was a manager at Taco Bell.
Cool. That's awesome. Still, some are so desperate for it that they've even begun engaging in conversations with AI tradwife chatbots. I have. Apps like Character.ai show that men are creating their own versions of the perfect wife in order to indulge in this fantasy. Could you tell me you just love me? I feel like that's what it's like. Will you make dinner tonight? Sure. That's all I wanted. Oh, good God. Rye bread, 12-hour bubblegum. The character description for one of them reads, quote, "Her name is Amanda Melvin. She has traditional Christian American homemaking values where the man works and the wife stays at home and cooks, cleans, and tends to the children. She believes in the need to be an obedient wife and serve your husband's every need when he gets home from work. She believes women these days are too woke and need to revert back to traditional times where they had no rights." It's a powerful.
What?
That's a powerful text
That
box.
was
It
a
does seem like the
crazy
majority of these guys that are
sentence.
doing this though too are just babies. I don't want to clean. You pick it up. Doesn't it feel like that? I don't want to cook.
I worked hard.
I worked hard all day. When I come home, I just want a hot meal and for someone to rub my feet because I work so hard.
And a blowjob. Some men even go as far to use AI technology to redress women who wear provocative outfits online, pushing similar ideals about promiscuous women. How fucking cringe is that? Would you just cover yourself up already? You show too much ankle in that dress. Cover it up.
Too much
Also,
ankle.
isn't that supposed to be like possessive or something?
Yeah.
I don't want them seeing you like this. On the r/tradwife subreddit, a man posted about his desire to find a tradwife, and he posted, "Where do you women exist?" Like that, from Hollywood 1992. I wonder how old he is. I'm a 32-year-old man with a stable income and have been looking for a wife for a while. It seems that society is permeated with promiscuity. I just would love to know how and where to meet traditional women who appreciate a strong leader, would love to have kids, but I don't want to give my seed to anyone, and I'm grateful I haven't yet. Thank God I didn't give my cum to someone. Give me that back. You give me my vial of cum back. From my pocket, you vile witch, get away from me. Please, I know you guys exist, but you're mostly taken and already happy. I know the first answer will be church. I'm not against dating a religious woman, but I'm not religious, and I don't want to pretend to find women. That's lame. Please help. Lol.
I think that whole post you just made was lame, bro. You find going to church to lying to a woman is lame, bro. You just did the lamest shit I've ever seen in my life, bro. Come on now.
In which the immediate replies in the post were users chastising him for having a Reddit history filled with video game, crypto, and related content, specifically tied AI-generated images of women having sex while covered in mud. He's like, how you could see that? What, can a guy not get freaky with some mud? I like them in mud, I like them dirty. Now, like we always do on this channel, let's try and end things off with a more positive story. Let's talk about the man who killed his wife for not being trad enough.
Why? Hunter. Fuck, man.
We gotta do it to him. 38-year-old Lee Gilley was a software developer from Houston, Texas. He was married to his wife, Krista Gilley, who was pregnant with their third child. Krista was a physical therapist and a professor that placed high value in her career. Lee, however, had been revealed to have gotten into a little bit of odd beliefs. Part one of the newfound beliefs was that women were meant to stay home and take care of children exclusively. He was found to be liking pro-trad wife posts on LinkedIn. On LinkedIn?
Yeah, I know.
There's pro-trad wife content on
On
LinkedIn?
LinkedIn? I thought that was like job.
From that LinkedIn. Quote, I no longer trust women in the work environments. He already liked it. Men are easy for me to screen because I'm one of them. Women, not as easy. Especially given how in modern times, they put their happiness before anything else, and it's not really obvious at first. I got that's a like post. He's like, too true, brother. Too true. Why the fuck are they so happy? But then yet they're bitches sometimes. All right. Boop. Lee then allegedly killed his wife. That's a jump, Nick. From that one LinkedIn post, that's all we had? That's the only information we had? That's it? From the in-between? Lee then allegedly killed his wife before calling the police and claiming that Krista had just tried to take her own life by overdosing and that he was performing CPR. She was pronounced dead, but doctors quickly noticed injuries on her body that were not all consistent with Lee's story. In reality, there were sites of strangulation. Lee was charged with the murder of Krista and their unborn child with denied request for bond. This has got to be one of the worst videos we've ever done.
Yeah.
There's so much. Whatever you see online, it's probably not real. With anything, trad life, non-trad life, poly couples, all kinds of shit that we talk about. If you see it online, it's people probably bending the truth in a way to make their life seem way cooler than what it is. Everybody does it. I just fart a bit. Ooh. Yeah, that's right. You gotta cut that. Do not keep that. It is what it is. So I just gotta say this. If you want to fucking make 12-hour bubble gum and you're like, I just like doing what my husband says, that's fine. If you don't want to do that, then don't do that either.
Don't do it.
This whole trad wife thing, who gives a shit? You know, I mean, honestly, who gives a fuck?
But you're
who cares?
oppressing women!
I'm not oppressing women. I'm saying if you're a woman who doesn't want to do it, then don't do it! And here's another thing. If you're a guy who's just like, God, women are such bitches, I wish they'd just shut up. That's not a guy advocating for a trad wife. That's a guy wanting somebody to just like take care of him. He's a giant toddler. And he's just like, I wish someone would suck my dick and make me cookies. That's not a relationship, right? What? So I'm saying that out there's probably traditional lifestyles that work for people, and there's probably people that are on the opposite spectrum, like maybe city folk or something, who are just like, you can never get me to do that. Ah, fine. You know what I mean? Whatever. Just do what you want to do and just shut the hell up about it. We jumped way too far from the LinkedIn thing. You can't go from the LinkedIn post to the guy fucking killing his wife. We got to figure out our own thing. Here's a real news flash. We're restructuring this. That's the video.
Fuck, why is he so mad? Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video with me. For the people over on YouTube, unfortunately our time has come to an end, but twitch.tv/Brando or whatever if you want to see these videos in real time, and I'll see you guys next time.
Keep it low, keep it low, oh, oh, oh. Keep it low, keep it low, oh, oh. I heard you wanna take a shot, yeah, let's get it in. Took a sip of Henny, so I had to bring out F&N. You told me they really wasn't fucking with a Rassy, so I just had to bring out the fault, nigga, pot.